Today I am going to be doing my last update for my project pan. So I have finally hit my goal again, actually. It's like, I think my third time of hitting my goal. I kept changing my goal. And I'm gonna stop here. It's almost the end of the year and it would be kind of nice just to play with whatever makeup I felt like playing with and not trying to focus on certain items for a little bit of time, because I'm going to pick back up with some more project pans, yes, plural, multiple of them, next year. So this will be the end. I, again, hit my goal. I actually went one over. So instead of 63 products used up this year within this project, I've used 64. So I'm gonna go through, show you my progress, show you which items I ended up using up to reach that last little bit. And if you are interested in seeing all the products that I have used up within this project pan throughout the entire year, you can either go through and watch the videos each month that I posted. I will link the playlist here. Also, I am planning on doing an end of year kind of recap of all of the makeup products that I've used up, as well as skincare. Now that doesn't include the hair care or body care that I've used up in this project. I don't know, I just think those are a little less interesting to see accumulative products, empties, but I am going to be doing the makeup and skincare items. So stay tuned for those videos if you're interested in that. Now let's just jump into this and get started with the first item, which is the Ahava Smoothing Body Lotion Superfood Kale and Turmeric. And this is completely empty. I used this 11 times to finish it up completely, which is great because now I only have one full-size body lotion, which is where I want to be at. So this project has really helped me get to that goal. Now, because this is the end and I am not continuing this for the rest of this year, I won't be rolling things in as I use things up. I'll just be showing you the usage that I have used and the products that are gone. The next body product in my project was like a normal shower type of product, and that is this body wash from Dove, and this is the Deep Moisture Nourishing Body Wash. And this I had rolled in last month, so I only used it 17 times, but 17 times worth actually got me all the way to this point right here. So I am more than halfway done with this. I'm pretty sure I can use this up by the end of the year. So this will be an eventual empty. This little fragrance sample, and this is the Good Girl fragrance by Carolina Herrera. I did use this all the way up. This took me 16 uses to use up completely. I still have so many more fragrance samples that I need to go through, but this project has helped me go through a couple of them. To start off with hair, we have another empty. This is the Bedhead TGI Queen Beach, it's like beach spray, salt infused texture spray, and I really liked this. I put this in my project to test out, like at the very beginning, or one of the beginning months, I'm not sure exactly which one, and then I brought it back a little more recently and used it and finished it up. And as you can see, this is kind of where I started, and then this was the next marking, and then after that I used it all up. It took me 16 uses this month to finish it, but in this project, from that first mark that I showed you up here, I used it a total of 31 times. Next hair product is a mini sample size, and this is the BioSilk Silk Therapy and serum that you put in your hair. And this one I used 17 times this month. This is where I was at last time, and now I am right here. I am so close to finishing this up. This will be gone before the end of the year for sure. So this was a very close one. It was almost gone. I did have this in my project for a little bit, and total in my project I used it 37 times thus far. Last hair category was kind of the styling product that I just rolled in each time to test and try out. And this one was the Big Sexy Hair Spray and Play Volumizing Hairspray. I actually only used it once, and I much preferred the other one from the same exact brand that I tried previously. I think it was last month that I was using that one. So I will actually be decluttering this one, and just holding on to that one hairspray because I don't use it that often, so I only need one. So that's great. This project has helped me really narrow that down and get to just the one that I need. Moving on to skincare, the first item has been in this project from the beginning, and yes, it has taken me that long to use this guy. It is completely gone. The Mario Badescu Vitamin A, D, E Neck Cream. And this month, to finish it up, I used it 13 times, but total within the entire project, I used it 141 times. Wow, that's a lot of time. So actually, this product goes a lot farther than I even thought it did. So heck, if you used it regularly, this probably would take what, like, say, what's 141 divided by 30? I don't know, I can't do the math. It's like, what, like 3, 4, maybe 4 to 5 months to use this up. So that's pretty good. Didn't realize that, but this project has helped me kind of figure that out with some of these products, which is really helpful as well. Next skincare product was kind of my regular routine skincare item, and I actually rolled this in, I believe, last month, and this is the Yes to Cucumbers Soothing Calming Toner. Right here is my mark. So I used up this much because it was completely full when I rolled it in 1 month, which was a total of 44 times. That's because I used it morning and night, so that's how come I got so much usage out of it. But that's like a third, maybe more than a third of this container, and this is 12 fluid ounce, which is a lot more than the last toner that I used up. I think it was at least half of this. So really good progress on this. I go through toner quickly anyway, but it's nice to kind of see and count how many times I use it. Next skincare product was my serum type item, and I did show this along with some of these other items in my empties, my November empties. So there was a couple of spoilers in there, but I didn't show everything. So this I did end up using up this month. This is the Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Serum. And this month I used it 22 times to finish it up completely. As you can see, I have a couple of marks here. And this took me a total of 79 times to use this up completely, which is pretty actually good for like a deluxe size sample. This face mask, and this is the Freeman Avocado and Oatmeal Clay Mask. And this one, I only used it like a handful of times each month. So I didn't get a lot of progress on this. Where I started the next month, and then this is where I ended up, was right here. So let me pull it away a little bit so you can kind of see where I'm at. Show it to you this way as well. I used this a total of 11 times in this project to get basically from here to here. Makeup, I have the MAC Matte Lipstick in Velvet Teddy. And this one, I will show you the markings of this and how much usage it has taken me. I used up a little bit more this month, so I do see a tiny bit of progress. I'm also going to show you the amount of progress. I made a little line on the sheet to show you what the progress was from when I rolled this into the project till now, because that shows you a little bit more of an idea of how much I've been using of it. It's still not a whole lot, but keep in mind this is a mini and I don't use lipstick that often. So I used it an additional 10 times this month, but total so far in the project, I have used it 49 times. Next up is my Ulta Eye Crayon in Cocoa. And this I used also 10 times this past month. And I will show you the progress of how much has changed from last month. I'll also kind of show you, I made a little line, same as the lipstick, of the progress from when I put this into the project till now, which is actually a good amount. I was pleasantly surprised, and in a good way, that I had made such good progress on this item. I used it a total of 95 times throughout this project. Like, can you believe that? I can't even believe I used it that much. But I did, and I enjoyed it, and I don't think this is going to be finished by the end of this year, but that's okay. You might see it in a project pan next year, maybe, or I'll just use it when I feel like it. This next makeup item was so close to being done. If I would have waited just a couple of days to film this video, I probably would have had another empty, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to, you know, be honest and stick with, you know, the cutoff days for each month. I don't know, I'm just being strict with myself. But this is the VDL Lumilayer Primer, and this is a sample, and I used this 11 times, and this is my marking. That is where I'm at. I am so close to being done. This will be done by the end of the year, so this will show up in the empties. You'll see it eventually all gone. But down to my very last product in my project pan. This is the cream blush that I have been using, and this is an Ulta cream blush. I'm not sure the shade of it though, unfortunately, but I've used it an additional 9 times this month, and I have used it 16 times throughout this project. I think I've only had it in for a couple of months though. I tried to show you the visible progress with this one. It is very hard to tell on camera. It's a lot easier to see the progress in person, but I think this one is going to still take a very long time to use up, which is fine. That's okay. Products like this do take a long time, so that's what I should expect. So that is everything. That ends my project pan for this year. I'm a little sad about it, but also really excited because I did really well. I was not expecting to do this well, and I ended up meeting my goal 3 times plus a little bit more than that, which I'm just amazed at, and I'm happy with. It really helped me get through products from my collection, try things I wouldn't have tried before, and really just discover things. So I really appreciated this project. It has helped me a lot. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it and following me along with this. I again used up 64 products total within this project, and I'm going to go through each category and tell you how many I've completed per category, because that was kind of interesting for me in particular as well. For body care, I used up 8 body lotions throughout this project. That's pretty good, and that helped me get to my goal of 1. Normal shower body product, I used 2 completely. Fragrances, I used up 7. I regularly used hair product, I used 5 of them. Haircare mini samples that I used up, I was able to complete 3, which is a lot less than I thought I was going to be able to use up, but man, those last a while, especially the serums, which I discovered that I liked and I thought that I hated, so that was good. Hairstyle products, I didn't actually finish any that I was just testing out. That wasn't the point of that category, but that category was very helpful for me to see if I wanted to declutter things or keep them into my collection. Anti-aging skincare was just 1. It was just the 1 neck cream because I had it in from the very beginning. Normal skincare routine products, I was able to use 5 within this project. Face serums or oils, I was able to use 6, which is really good. That's like 1 every other month. And those products I wasn't really reaching for before this project, and I've been now reaching for them and wanting to reach for them. Face masks, I used up a total of 4. Lip products, I used up 1. I actually used up a lip product, so that is actually pretty exciting for me because those are really hard to use up. Eye product, I also used up 1 product. Then makeup bases, I actually used 5. I mean, I know that most of those, if not all of them, were sample size, so that's probably why, but that's still pretty good for me because I know especially my primer collection was a little out of hand, and I was able to really narrow it down this year. Face makeup, which I was able to use 2. So again, really good. I'm really proud of myself, and I'm happy that with the progress of this project and my results from it. So I'm definitely going to be doing some next year, so stay tuned for that. I think I'm going to be splitting it up into a couple different ones just to help me organize it and make it maybe a little more interesting. I don't know. We'll see. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and I will see you all later. Bye.